Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina and I'm a cash budgeter here on YouTube as well as over on Instagram. If you are new here and this is the first time you've clicked on one of my videos, thank you so much for being here. I do have to say you're gonna probably want to go watch, some of my other videos besides this one, because this one goes in line with everything that I've been stuffing for the past month, because we recently bought a new home and with that came some new expenses, and so I stepped in and started taking care with some of our bill expenses. So all of this last month, I have been cash stuffing into certain bills that I am contributing to. So I've got them all listed here. And we have been stuffing them actually into one of my Cafe Noir binders. But because it was getting so thick, a few of you recommended to me to have basically like a fully funded bills binder, and that's what this one's going to be. I don't really want to call it a month ahead because I don't believe that it is, if it's immediately going to, pay that next month's, rent, mortgage, whatever, and then I don't have it. I would like to say that I'm like a month ahead or 2 months ahead or 3 months ahead, because those funds are actually staying somewhere and are something that I can pull from if needed. So I am filming this like a day early, and you guys are probably going to see this like a few days into the month of September, but we need to go ahead and unstuff all of that bill money and get it deposited into the checking account, either because they are auto drafted from checking or because we've paid some of these bills with our rewards credit card and need those funds to pay off the credit card. So I hope that that makes sense. And then also, if you've been here a while, you guys know I have not put strawberry acai into play yet. And so I thought, what better than to make her my fully funded bills binder. And let's just go ahead and jump in. This one might be kind of, honestly, probably quick, because all we're doing is unstuffing, but because I haven't shown you guys what she even looks like yet, I wanted to show you. I put this together over the weekend, the long holiday weekend, and I am obsessed. I kind of wanted to do a mix of my black and pink. I do carry everything like in pink as well, minus the things that came from friends. So first, these are things that you would have gotten as freebies whenever you purchase something from me, as well as this fun little card. This is my checkered pin. I do carry these in all of my iconic colors in the collection. And then this little bow I repurposed. It came from Budget with Maddie on my little like name card from a purchase that I made with her. And then this little pin is from Wallet Well, Budget, Save, and Invest. And I love that you can put them on your dashboards too. We love, magnetic pins. They don't destroy our binders. And then you guys know that this cover mindset, and then also the black checkered linen dashboard behind is mine. So then I went ahead and created some of my bookmarks for this binder in the same color, and oh my gosh, I'm just moving everything around. And then of course the inserts to match. So since we're just unstuffing, I did go ahead and off camera move all of my fully funded bills over into this over the weekend, just for myself. I wanted to get used to it, so that's why I did not film that. But this is going to give you some insight into monthly what I am responsible for in helping our household. So first, we are going to be unstuffing $300 for mortgage, and that should be actually exact. So we've got 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300 for mortgage. I think I can actually put that there, because this is one of my, I want to say, is it 7 slot or 6? I don't know. Actually, no, I was wrong. Okay, we can move, there we go, 10s. So 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, and I do have an extra slot in case, whenever I'm cash stuffing or doing savings challenges and I'm completing them, I've got a spot back here. Okay, so we've done mortgage. Okay. And then electricity and water. So I have these two lines here because whenever I was looking at this, I had mentioned so many times in my cash stuffings over the past month that we weren't sure what electricity was going to cost or what water was going to cost. In addition to that, we still had some things that we had to pay for on our previous home that had accrued in electricity and water. So This is not going to be our ongoing cost, so my husband says. This is just to finish paying what we had at our other home and then what we did this last month here at our new home. So because of that, electricity, I had stuffed 300 and water was getting 110. So what is going on is I am going to actually add these two up, and I'll show you what I came up with. So 198 plus the 194 is 392. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take almost all of this, but I was gonna leave $20. This is all gonna make sense here in a second. But 20 in electricity, and then all of water is coming out. And by doing this, it should be what we need. Let's cross our fingers. So let me just organize this real quick. Okay. So we should have 392, 51, 52, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 340, 345, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, so 375, 376, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. So yes, 392 to cover that cost for electricity and water. And until we start finding our new normal with how much bills are going to cost, this is probably going to be a normal occurrence because it's all bill money anyways. So if I need to, if I had a little extra in electricity to help cover for water, that's what's going to happen. So we'll just leave that in there and then mark this off. Okay, so gas. I went ahead and put natural gas on here. The other one says gas. It's okay. And this one's going to be $57. So we're going to have probably a little left over. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yeah, we have 100. And we need 57. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then we are going to create change here. So what did I say? 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. And we need 57. So yeah, I need my calculator. We're not gonna mess up. Also, it's the weekend, long Labor Day weekend, and my kids are home. So you're gonna probably hear some stomping, some doors closing, some craziness happening. I try. Okay, so I need to give myself back $3. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then $3. 1, 2, and 3. So we have $43 left over. And I really don't see this getting to be like a month ahead thing, like I said in the beginning, just because electricity changes so drastically between the winter and the summer, and we have no idea what that's gonna look like here. Okay, internet is gonna be 80, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mark it out because I know I have it. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80. Phone is $230, so 51, 52. Hold on, sorry, that threw me off. 51, 52, 205, 10, 15, 20, 221, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, so we have $2 extra. And I knew that was going to happen because what it typically costs versus what I can divide up into 4 equal cash stuffings just doesn't work. So we have an extra $2 in that envelope. Okay, Raptor is my husband's, and we should have 803. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3. An extra $1. And anytime that happens, like I said, it's because of the number being odd or rounding up, whatever have you. So put that back. Okay, car insurance is $264. So 51, 52. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 264. Okay, yes. So that is accurate. And what's nice about doing this unstuffing is that I can now do a cash condensing with using some of these larger bills to do so in my other binders. Kids Club. Okay, so this one was not funded the way that it should have been last month. And so because of that, we had to take some of my Etsy pay and just make it square and move on. Like, it was income. I do have to pay myself. I've told you guys this probably so many times, but is that Dalton and I do not take income yet from Etsy. So while we can, we just haven't. We've just been building this like nest egg for other purposes. One, to, you know, continue the binders, wallets, things that we're trying to grow and do. And so, yeah, like all this to say, we did take some money from Etsy. I don't know why I feel like I need to be transparent about this, but I am. So this is correct, and it will be correct going forward. So Kids Club, needs 672. I don't know if I messed my numbers up earlier. I feel like I did not say that number, but 672. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 70, 1, and 2. I don't know why that's all not like straight, but yeah, so this is for 2 kids, part-time. They go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, afternoons at the district's like aftercare school program, and it's $672 a month for 2 kids. So still feels expensive to me for my kids to be monitored for like an hour and a half after the school day. But, and yeah, it is what it is. Okay, principal. So this one is really important to us, and even more so because of hearing some of y'all's stories about how y'all were paying additional principal payments, and this helped drastically decrease your, you know, the interest being accrued and all the things there. And so we feel like even if we're able to just make a small contribution to that, to decrease the interest or how many payments or however it works in the system, why not do it? So we are trying to do an additional $360 payment towards our principal every month, and as a separate payment, because somehow that affects the system too. So anyways, we've got 51, 152, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320, 340, 360. So that is right on the money. Okay, this is gonna be a really hard cut. 1, the kids dropped something massive down the stairs. And 2, husband just brought me a Starbucks because it is the morning. So thank you so much, hubby. Okay, so we were putting this into the tray, $360 for the principal payment. And it does sound like it's still loud out there, so give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, my house is honestly complete chaos. I'm so sorry, guys. We're almost done here. Netflix is $20. So I've got 5, 10, 15, and 20. And then laser, which I was supposed to go today, but I just was not feeling like it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reschedule it for a different time. But laser is $60. So 20, oh my gosh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I don't know. I think that it's probably about my time of the month, and I just was not feeling like going. So is what it is. And I do have a couple extra envelopes in here that I want to start saving for. I just have not put them into my system fully. So student loan is here, and then also I have HOA back here. We're not going to pull from HOA monthly because it is a quarterly thing. So that's what I was doing with my bookmarks. I have monthly, quarterly, and yearly. But HOA is not needed until October 1st. And so we're working towards that. I don't have anything that's yearly yet that I want to put in here. I've got some ideas of things like Canva, Playground, those are all things, but I also feel like they're business expenses, so I don't know that I need to have it in here. I don't know, but that is it for unstuffing bills for September 1st. And this will become, you know, something new that I am doing with you guys here on the channel. And so now we just need to make sure that everything is correct. So we should have $3,238. And I realize I did not finish like check marking. Not that it matters, but you know, you complete something and it feels so good to just go boop, 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 check mark it out. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and count this. This is the second time that I'm doing this because my kids are like, it's like it starts very small, then it gets louder, then it gets louder, then it gets louder, then it's like something falls down the stairs, kaboom, and then like they're talking, oh my gosh, so I'm a little bit overstimulated right now, so we're just gonna, this is the second take, okay? This is real life. So mortgage, no, I don't even, I'm so flustered right now. Yeah, okay. We are counting to make sure that we have $3,238. So let's get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1,400 in $100 bills. The 50s, we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1,050. And so that is what we have in 50s. Okay, now we've got the 20s, so let's add these up. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20. It's a lot of 20s. They're about to fall out of my hands. So 520. Okay. 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's just like a lot of 5s to have in your hand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, and then the 1s. We're almost there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Perfect. $3,238 for our September 1st bills. And by that, I just mean like we're going to have this all in the checking account to be able to either pay the Sapphire or auto drafted bills or any of that in the account September 1st. And then everything that I'm cash stuffing right now is for like October 1st. And then everything I'm stuffing in October is for November 1st. And that's how we've got this whole thing working out, because when we bought our home, they said our first home payment wouldn't be until September 1st. And we knew that that's how it was going to be, like, I think the last week of July. So we were able to just get ahead of it and essentially be a month ahead and not like in the month that we needed to stuff for. So that is how we have everything set up. But that is it for this cash unstuffing for bills. I just like to do this because it keeps us accountable. It keeps us consistent and on time with the things that we need to be organized with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was short, and sorry for all of the little like breaks and hard cuts. It's just part of being a mom, and that's who I am first. So I love you guys. And if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to click this button on the right side of your screen or subscribe down below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.